So it looks like we got some news and updates on Scream 7 thanks to Inside Reliable Scooper, Daniel RPK. He is stating we're going to be getting our first look into Scream 7 this September. So that trailer, that teaser trailer is more than likely going to be attached to The Conjuring, The Last Rites. Now, you guys, I am hyped to get back into the world of Scream, especially when you take a look at the wild casting of this movie. It is absolutely insane. I don't know what Kevin Williamson has in mind, but I believe in him. Him and Wes Craven created this baby. You know, he was the original writer on the first Scream, and I love that he picked up the mantle to direct Scream 7 with returning stars like Neve Campbell or, Courteney Cox, David Arquette, Skeet, Matthew Lillard, Scott Foley. This movie is going to be absolutely insanity. And I always will say this, you guys. I always will say this. Scream is the #1 franchise that has been the most consistent. And we're on film 7. Consistent in, tone, consistent in, quality, consistent in continuity. I truly do believe that. Because you take a look at the Halloween franchise, which I love, but it's all over the place. It's been rebooted so many times. It's been all over the place. Certain timelines. Friday the 13th, this brother Jason was in space. Then he went to hell to fight Freddy. Absolutely insanity, you guys. That's why I say Scream is the most consistent horror franchise of all time. But we do have some minor spoilers. So, apparently, Michelle Randolph and Jimmy Totoro are going to be this couple renting out a particular house. Now, a lot of fans were wondering, well, what happened to Amber's house at the end of Scream 5? That was originally Stu's house at the end of Scream 1. So, it is now an Airbnb, and they are playing this lovely couple who is there renting it out. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is coming full circle. With Matthew Lillard officially returning as Stu, which I still don't know how that's happening. This brother had a whole massive big back TV fall on his face. I have a strong feeling that they're going to be the couple at the very beginning of the movie in his house where it all started, and he's going to take them out. And oh my God, to see that revealed. Now, maybe they don't reveal it in that particular scene, but boy, oh boy, I love the fact that we're going back to Woodsboro. I love the fact that we're going back to that iconic house. It's so iconic. It's like the Myers house. Honestly, I'm comfortably saying that the Stu Macher house is just as iconic as the Myers house. And I truly do believe that. But that's the minor spoilers. I didn't want to get too much into, bigger things because I don't want to spoil this movie for everybody. I want this to be, a fresh and fun experience when we all go see this come next February. It's going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, with all these returning characters, now you're introducing Sid's family, her husband, her daughter, and, her group of friends. A lot of stuff is going to happen. But I am so curious to see how they're going to tie in certain loose ends. And why is David Arquette back? And, because he died in Scream 5. And I will stand by this. That was the most distasteful death I've ever witnessed in my life. I was so mad. I was so frustrated because Deputy Dewey is my all-time favorite character. Him and Randy, my all-time favorite characters in this Scream franchise. So when he got killed off in Scream 5, I was devastated. Just like I was devastated after one movie when Randy got killed in Scream 2. I was hurt. I was so hurt. But I love how they were able to continue on the essence and aura of Randy through his sister and his niece and nephew, Chad and Mindy. I love that so much. In the whole homage, in Scream 5, being back in, his sister's house, I loved it. And I appreciated that. Because, like I said, Randy was one of my all-time favorite characters in the Scream franchise. But bringing back Scott Foley, it's all, I'm trying to put it together. Skeet is dead, right? We all know that Billy is dead, and his daughter was seeing him, and and her visions was never really made any sense to me because I was like, how are you having these visions about your dad if you never even met your father? So that made no sense to me. But as far as Stu and Scott Foley, Sid's brother, it all comes full circle when you think about it because they were all kind of hired together to go after Sidney's mom. So they were all affected by Sidney's mother's actions. That really is what did it all and started it all. So at the end of the day, man, Sid, I hate to say it, but your mom is no Sharon Stone. You were the cause of this all. Sidney's mother. If it wasn't for Sidney's mother, being a sleazeball of a woman that she is, none of this would have happened. But she was going around town, sleeping with Billy's dad and doing her thing, cheating on her husband. Like, why wasn't Sidney mad at her mom for cheating on her dad? Like, real talk. Like, come on now. And I get it, you know, she was brutally murdered and, you know, absolutely insanity. But I'm like, she has to have some kind of, you know, responsibility for all of this. And I feel like, you know, nobody's really even talking about this at all. But I'm stoked. Scream 7 releases next year in February, you guys. Returning characters. It's going to be absolutely insanity to me. Kevin Williamson, I have all the faith in the world with what he's cooking up for Scream 7 next year. I cannot wait to see, you know, Neve Campbell back and Gale. I'm super stoked to see these characters. Because like I said, I've been in love with this franchise since day one. Scream 4 gets a lot of flack. It's definitely a guilty pleasure of mine, but I thoroughly have enjoyed every single Scream movie, and I can't say that for every slasher horror film out there since the 70s, 80s, and 90s, because there have been some duds. I feel like Scream, there haven't been any duds, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the Scream 7 teaser trailer. Going to be releasing next month in September. Thoughts and opinions, you guys, and the minor spoilers we talked about. Any theories you guys may have, let me hear in the comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching SeaWorld Productions. Peace.